Hey everyone, Mike here, ready to break down the latest trailer for Transformers 1 that premiered at San Diego Comic-Con. And I gotta tell you guys, this trailer was so much better than the first one. The first one kind of had to grow on me a bit. I think it was because more of the lighter, humorous tone and the music. But while this new trailer still kept that lighter tone at times, it really went hard with the Megatron and Optimus rivalry. And you saw a lot of fighting between the two, a lot of words exchange, and I think that really brought in there. I can imagine that the second and third act of this movie is going to be insanely good. So, other than Megatron and Optimus kind of exchanging words and fighting, there's not really a lot to dissect in this trailer. It was just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm going to talk about a few things here, but I'm not going to go shot for shot. But I do want to mention that what's really cool that I noticed is that Megatron at one point seems to carve a Decepticon logo onto his chest, which is so cool looking. And the trailer just really seemed to focus on Megatron a lot. So it looks like for the plot for this film, based on these two trailers, is that these lowly worker bots go up to the surface to see what that's about. And there's even some coordinates on there, so it's like they're trying to find a destination. And then just a couple of cool things that we see throughout the trailer include Starscream, who looks to be in like a very War for Cybertron-esque looking jet. I think that's really cool. I just kind of love seeing the different styles borrowed for this movie. I feel like we've been kind of bombarded with evergreen designs recently, and seeing some of these more cooler designs that we have gotten in the past and kind of switched up a little bit, taken inspiration of some cooler designs. It's just really good to see. Another thing that I saw, or noticed, I guess, is that Alpha Trion was in stasis when the Transformers entered that cave, so they had to wake him up somehow. Also, we get to see real close-ups of Shockwave, Soundwave, and the Seekers, and specifically, even Skywarp gets a speaking part at one point in the trailer. And during this one scene, they are notably with Optimus Prime. So they are not enemies at this point yet. I'm assuming they join Megatron later on toward the end of the movie. Also, something to note is that we get a much closer look at Arachnid this time, who, of course, is an original character to Transformers Prime, so that's super cool. I have a video talking about that Transformers Prime, Transformers 1 connection that I just did recently, so make sure to check that out if you're a Transformers Prime fan. But she kind of like opens up the back of her head and has like these weird looking ball things there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like surveillance drones or extra eyes for some reason. Maybe they're like little Transformers hatchlings. I don't know. My guess is surveillance drones, but I guess we'll have to see and see what that is. Also, something to of note is that Optimus Prime does have the Matrix of Leadership in this movie, and that kind of leads me into my next thing that I want to talk about, is that the Transformers modes throughout this movie. So that's kind of interesting and cool. We have their base Orion Pax D16, and then they get the T-Cogs, and they look a little bit different. And then toward the end of the movie, it looks like the Matrix transforms Optimus even more, and then Megatron is more transformed as well, so maybe he takes played at the end of the trailer. That was very unexpected. I was not expecting that at all to happen. Like, that just really took me by surprise, because I feel like they've been